Good morning, students. Today we are going to start geography first lesson, that is India, size and location. We have studied all these things already in sixth standard. And its climate, its all things we studied from sixth and seventh classes. That all we are going to revise the lesson, same lessons, but some more explanation we will get in ninth standard. So the lesson name, it is size and location. Let us this is the QR code of your lesson that you have your textbook with you. Okay. And in the introduction part, it is saying like that India is one of the ancient civilization in the world. We know Harappa and Mohenjo-daro civilization. We studied that one in sixth standard. So we know that one. We are having have a good means old history, that is above. We studied Paleolithic, Neolithic age from 12,000 years before, and now then afterwards we studied about Harappan civilization. It starts from we studied about 7,000 years before, and it is reached to 4,700 or up to 4,700 years. In between that, 7,000 to 3,000 years before. In between we can see the Harappan and Mohenjo-daro civilization. Now we are seeing next sentence. It is achieved fated socio-economic progress during the last 5 decades. What is the specialty of last 5 decades? This is after our independence or starting of 5-year plans and other things it is mentioning. And we can see the Indians culture means socially, economically, we was very progressed in the time up to the time of British rule. Then in the time of British rule we went down, we become very less progressing, or there was looting us or exploiting us. That's why. And we can see we had very good improvement. We was very rich or socially as well as economically before in the even Vedic period. After the Delhi Sultanate or in the Mughal period, we was like that. Then afterwards we become dull. We went very low in economically and even socially. The British thought like that we are having many superstitions. We are not literate, like that thing. So they changed because of their interference. We can see lots of change here in India. Education system, health system, everywhere we can see. The next one, it has moved forward, displaying remarkable progress in the field of agriculture, industry, technology and overall economical development. After independence, when we started 5-year plans and other things, we can see we are developing in different areas that we already seen in the history last 8th standard history last lesson. After last 2 lessons, after independence, just after independence was what happened. Then 1947 to up to now what happened, like the details we have seen already last year. Okay, India has also contributed significantly to making the world history, because we are means if you are thinking about the Silk Route and other things that you are going to study again in 10th standard, and we can see the contribution of India. Last year we studied that indigo, how much we was producing and what was our percentage. And if we are thinking like that wheat, rice production, we can see we are having the 2nd place or 3rd place in the world. So we are contributing, still we are contributing. We has also contributed already, and still we are contributing in a means a good role. We are playing a good role in the world. And now in the economically maybe we are not that much powerful, but the production, agriculture production, not industrial production and other things, but our agricultural things now we are sending to outside. Even we know the milk products we are sending to outside. Then oil seeds we are producing and sending. Wheat, rice, like that things we are sending to outside, means exporting. Then now we are going to think about the lesson name. It is India, size and location. So first topic, it is location of India. If you want to understand that location, what we studied in 6th standard about globe, we studied about globe. We studied in 6th standard about globe. Are you remembering that one? And here in the middle we know the equator, that is with 0 degree. Then next one it is Tropic of Cancer, that is 23.5 degree north. The Tropic of Cancer, that is 23.5 degree south. Then Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle, then the North Pole and South Pole, all these things we studied. Are you remembering that one? If you are remembering that thing, we can understand very easily. Let us see here what all things they written in the textbook we can take. Here we can see the 0 degree, that we already know, that is the equator. Then here it is given 50 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, means with every intervals it is given difference between these intervals, that is 50 degree. And if you are moving to the this is the latitudes, and if we are thinking about the longitude, that also we know. Here it is given the 30 degree intervals, they are given number given 30 degree intervals, but the lines drawn with 50 degree intervals. And here we can see 0 degree, 30 degree east, 30 degree west, like that it is improving and reaching to 180 degree east. 180 degree east. In the last here we can see 180 degree west. And if you are looking at this globe, we can see the position of India. It is starting from here, means it is after the just after 60, but not 80 also, not in between. If we are taking like that, it will after 60 we want to write 75. It is just before 75, not after 75, means 67, like that it will come. And if you are looking to this side, we can see it is after 90. It is coming to 120, in between to 120. In between 90 to 120, means our position it starts just before 75 and ending just after 105. So that is the our means east west if you are thinking. Then the south and north south if you are thinking, we can see it is coming like here. It is we can see that one. Here it is means just before 45 it is coming the north side, and the south side it is coming before 15, means just near to the equator. Our India is located in the, just near to the equator. And we can, if you are drawing the 23 degree and a half, that one we can see that is dividing India into two parts. One is North India, one is South India. And we know the importance of this line also, Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, because it is deciding the climate according to the position of the earth, which is tilted to sun, that we studied in already in 6th standard. So let us see what is the location of India. India is a vast country, entirely in lying entirely in the northern hemisphere. We have seen that one. This is the equator and this is the northern hemisphere, and this is southern hemisphere. So India lies in the northern hemisphere fully. And next sentence, the main land extends between 8.4 degree north and 37.6 degree north. If you are looking the position of India, we can see it is starting from 8.4 degree north to it is ending with 36 degree. Some points like that is the 37.6 degree north. And the longitude, if you are thinking about the longitude which is deciding the time and other things, we can see that is from 68.7 degree east to 97 degree 97.25 degree east. If you are looking here, we can see that one, the east it is starting from 68 point and it is ending with 97.25 degrees. Means we can see the how we are calculating time. It is reaching every 15 minutes we are adding 1 hour, that we studied in 6th standard. If this is 0 degree, that is the time of 0. Then if it is reaching to the first line, that is the 50 degree, that time we will add 1 plus 1 time we'll add +1, then when it is reaching to 30 we will add +2, like that. And if it is coming here in India, it should starts with after 60 and it is going to reach to 70, so timing will be 5 plus it will be, and ending with 5 plus 6, plus 5 to plus 6, in between our timing it is coming, because from this line we can understand these all things we studied in 6th standard. The same thing we are just revising here in the first lesson. Then coming lessons details about Indian climate and other things, different types of forest, all the vegetation and other things we'll study this 9th standard geography. Then the Tropic of Cancer 23.5 degree north divides the country almost two equals, that is south. We can see that one, the up and down of India, it is dividing here in the middle of India, and here upside it is North India, South India, like that, more or less equal, not exactly equal. And to the southeast and southwest of the mainland lies the Andaman Nicobar Islands and the Lakshadweep. Just after Indian, this is the mainland of India, and both side we can see here. This side, the left side we can see Lakshadweep, and the right side we can see Andaman Nicobar Islands. That is our island territories. And next one, and Nicobar Islands in the Lakshadweep, then Lakshadweep, it is lying in this Arabian Sea, and Andaman Nicobar is there in Bay of Bengal. All that things you know already, I know. Then next one, size of India. What is the size of India? How much kilometers, and what is the percentage of the landmass when we are comparing with the international way? We can see that one. India, the landmass of India has an area of 3.28 million square kilometers, and India's total area amount for about 2.4% in the total geographical area in the world. When we are comparing with the percentage of the we are thinking about in Asia how much it is, and we know Asia is the first country, it is having the 11%. In the world it is having 11%, and India's position, it is in 7th rank, and India having 2.4% in the total world landmass area when we are taking the percentage of our India's contribution. Then India is the 7th largest country in the world, and India has a land boundary of about 15,200 kilometers, and the total length of the coastline of the mainland, including the Andaman and Nicobar and Lakshadweep, that is coming 7,516.6 kilometers. Means the coastal area of India, that comes the more than 7,000 kilometers, including the Andaman Nicobar Islands also. Then India is bounded with the North India. We can see the north side, it is with a young folded mountain, that is in the northwest, that is the Himalayan ranges that we already studied in 6th standard again. And that is not only in north side, it is northwest, north and northeast. If you are taking figure of India again, we can see the Himalayan ranges we can see here in the northwest side, and here in north side, then it is coming northeast side. So that is the position of Himalaya, where we are keeping the natural boundary of India. And that is in north side, we can say northwest, north and northeast. Then south about 22 degree north latitude, it is begins to taper and extends towards the Indian Ocean. We can see the one side, it is downside of India, we can see the 3 oceans here, the left side one, and downside one, and right side one. And it is starting from here, left side it is Arabian Sea, and here downside it is Indian Ocean, and here we can see Bay of Bengal. 3 oceans we can see. And the Indian Ocean, it is dividing the Indian Ocean, it is dividing the Middle Ocean, it is dividing the two seas. One is the Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal, it is dividing with Indian Ocean. And why we are calling it Indian Ocean, it is okay, one more minute. Here some more points want to explain. Okay, it is the degree of the latitude when we are thinking about the ocean side, that is it is starting from 22 degree north latitude, and then it is dividing the India towards the Indian Ocean. We can see the Arabian Ocean, Indian Ocean and Bay of Bengal, and dividing into the two seas. The Indian Ocean is dividing two seas, Arabian and Bay of Bengal. That's why we are that ocean is known as Indian Ocean, because that is dividing two seas, and that's why it is coming to India and dividing two seas in both sides, so we can call it that is Indian Ocean. That name also given in the same way. Then latitude and longitudinal extent of mainland is about 30 degree, because we have seen that when the size of location of India, that is from 68 degree east to 97 degree 97.25 degree, means it is almost 30 degree, it is almost 30 degree. So with that we know that according to the theory what we want to get, if it is 30 degree, two timing should be there, means every 15 degree we are adding +1, and here if it start +1, then next to 50 degree it should come +2, so that the timing also should be like that. But what we done, and why it is we are keeping the same, is it single time we are keeping or different times, like that things we are going to see. Okay, despite in this fact, the east-west extent appears to a smaller than the north-south extent. When we are taking the length of India, it is smaller than the north-south. And from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, there is a time lag 2 hours, because we already said 30 degree means, if the difference between 30 degree means 15 degree, this is the 0 degree, and this is the 15 degree, this is the 30 degree. If first here it starts with 0 degree with timing also 0, then next first 15 degree we want to 15 degree we want to add +1, next it comes 30 degree, that time +2. so the timing between the Gujarat and Arunachal Pradesh, it is coming near about 2 hours time. And the time along with the standard meridian of India, that is 82 and half degree east, we are keeping the standard meridian of India. This point also we studied in 6th standard itself. 82 and half degree east, passing through Misrapur, that is in Uttar Pradesh, that we are keeping as the standard time of India. And we are keeping the, even though that time difference it is coming 2 hours, but we are keeping the same time, same timing. Then latitude and extent influence the duration of the day and night. So we can see if you are standing in Jammu near, we can understand the timing difference, and those who are living in Jammu Kashmir, they won't get that much details about the timing difference, the day and night differences, that we studied already in summer solstice and other things in 6th standard. Are you remembering that one? Okay, we will revise that also. Before that, India and the world, when we are thinking about India and the world, what is the central location and other things, let us see. We can say like that India is a central post, standing as a central area. Okay, we'll continue in next video.